Alright, guys, today we are gonna be reacting to She Instantly Regrets Destroying Her Marriage of 20 Years. So jump in, guys.
Divorce is definitely like a death. It's like someone punched me in my stomach, in my gut, and just like took my air out of my body. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared. I'm scared. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. I'm going to leave my home that I've been in for 20 years and rebuild a life that wasn't supposed to be alone. It was supposed to be with him. It's still hard. Rebuilding your life at 51 years old, it's a lot.
Welcome back, family. Today, we are reviewing this 51-year-old woman who decided to destroy her marriage of 20 years so that she can find herself again. Let's first start by watching her cry the day her divorce was finalized.
After 4.5 long years, it is finally over. It's over.
Finally over, guys.
I am now a divorced woman. And I knew when this happened and when I got the final word, I knew I would have different emotions, and I tried preparing for them. But I don't know how you actually prepare for it, because what I feel like is like someone punched me in my stomach, in my gut, and just like took my air out of my body. And I'm not crying over the fact that we're no longer together. I'm crying over the fact that none of it should have happened like it happened. And there's this sadness inside of me that, like, it's going to somehow affect our grandchildren and generations to come. And I just hate that, I hate that. And God, I wish I hated him. Oh my gosh, I wish I hated that man. But I don't hate him.
So confusing, huh?
I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay, but I'm not going to lie. I'm scared. I'm scared. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. I'm going to leave my home that I've been in for 20 years and rebuild a life that wasn't supposed to be alone. It was supposed to be with him. But don't get confused. Do not get confused. My life is good and I am blessed. But it's still hard. Rebuilding your life at 51 years old. Trying to find a place to live. Probably relocating to a new city or a new state.
My life is good. My life is so good. Your life is so good, but you just throw it all in the trash. Just because I want to be happy.
It's a lot.
I guess so.
But I'm going to do this. You just watch and see.
I watch and see.
I'm going to be better than ever.
Sure.
I've got this.
Guys, I will say it one more time for the people at the back. Do not feel sorry for these internet crying women. They are not victims, and in most cases, they are actually the perpetrators. And I will prove it to you in this next clip that will show you how her ex-husband saved her from these streets with her 5 kids. But the thanks he got was a divorce.
Damn.
Let's watch.
Okay, if we're going to be completely honest, we knew. We knew pretty early on who they really were. They showed us. And I know this for a fact because people can't hide their true colors for a long time. I mean, I have to be completely honest with myself, which I don't enjoy doing, because then I have to see all my faults and all of the things that I did that led up to the end of my marriage, the breakup of relationships, and that's the hard part. But I'm going to do the hard part. because I'm not going to continue this pattern. I've had this pattern my whole entire life, and I refuse to continue. So from now on, instead of talking so much about what happened or what was done, as I like to say, maybe to me, which makes me sound like a victim, and I'm not, I am going to focus on my role in things and what was broken inside of me that allowed the things to happen. I knew not to get married. Pretty long time ago, knew not to do this, but I did it anyway. Why?
Wow, and you think you think you're the victim here? Imagine you knowing that the person that you spent 20 years, she never wanted to marry you in the first place. Wow, talk about being a manipulator.
Fear? Yeah. What were my fears? Afraid of being alone. I was a single mom with 5 children.
Damn, bro.
And here
Oh,
came this man that I thought was going to rescue me and save me.
GCL
And he
304.
did, actually. He did. But the problem was, by allowing that to happen, I put my whole being into this man. And I was no longer myself anymore. So I have been spending the last few years trying to figure out who the hell I am, why I do the things that I do. It's not fun.
This woman is 51 years old,
Wow.
and she is still talking about trying to find who the
And
hell
it's true, man, when they say females tend not to grow. We have to be careful here, man. If you have daughters, teach them how to grow and become better person, because she's still thinking that she's in high school. You cannot do that. We cannot do this, guy. This is so wrong. Lady, you are the one that got saved. The guy was always in the losing position. What are you talking about? I think she's projecting. I think because the guy probably become her. That's why she probably resented him.
I am, why I do the things I do. This is how fucked up modern women mindset is. They claim to know nothing about their lives. Meanwhile, all they know is to break their families by divorcing their husbands. This is not about finding herself. This is just about being free to do whatever she wants, whenever she wants, with absolutely no responsibility. On top of everything, she admitted being the bad parent, and she also admitted being a controlling bitch. Check it out.
I really don't think I would describe me personally as a shit parent, because I don't even know what a shit parent is. I would say I was more like a mentally unstable, controlling bitch back then.
Oh man, you're a shitty parent. That's what you are.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment of how I was. Thank God my children are mentally stable,
Oh my
and they are able to forgive me for so many things because they realize I'm not the same person that I was when they were growing up. Now, I'm no longer mentally unstable, nor am I controlling.
Nope.
The bitch part? Sometimes.
These types of old modern women can keep faking their happiness online, but we all know that they are truly miserable behind closed doors. All they are trying to do is to scare and lead younger women astray. Instead of
Yeah, they did. And this is what I noticed, right? It's going to be very rare when females are really standing up and say, you know what, this is wrong. Because the females that do it, right, they get bashed by the same females in simps. So think about it from a female position. What do you do there? Do you want to really take those bullets? Do you really want to take those bullets?
teaching younger women the mistakes they've made so that the younger ones can make better decisions. They prefer to lie to them because they are jealous of them. And I will illustrate that to you in the next clip, where she is trying to scare the younger women who are showing interest in dating her ex-husband.
This is a message to the one who will be moving in after I move out. First, let me start by saying congratulations.
She did not expect that. See, this is the orbit theory. Yeah. She thought that after leaving the marriage, she thought ex-husband, was gonna simply stay, not do anything, and he was always gonna be there. You know why? Because he's the one that took her in. He's the one that settled for her. So she knows that her marketplace value is very low, but he still settled for her. So she know he was desperate. But she did not expect the ex-husband bringing another chick. Now she's not content with it.
To move into a beautiful home. It does need some work. It has to have the roof replaced and some things like that. And he's going to do that for you because he wants to impress you. When I moved in, we did all kind of stuff. But I just need you to know that every room in this house is going to have a memory of me. It is. I hope you don't have a hard time with that. Like y'all's bedroom that y'all going to share. We did so many things in that bedroom.
Freaky, huh?
Oh my gosh. Stuff I can't even talk about on TikTok or I will get thrown off. And if you want to go from that room into another one and think you're going to make that y'all's bedroom, we did it in there too. Every room of this house, every room, kitchen, dining room, living room, game room. That pool table will support a lot of weight, a lot more than you might think. And I'm not saying this to be petty. I'm just saying you just need to understand that a lot of memories were made here. A lot of memories. And so, yes, you can paint it. It's going to need new painting and some new floors and stuff and make new memories. But just don't be surprised if the memory of me pops up in his mind occasionally. And the pool, oh my gosh, you are going to love that pool this summer. However, if you've got a problem of us being, in that pool, you'll have to get him to dig you a new one. Yeah. Diving board on there too. But the slide? Oh, no, girl, you're fine with that. We were too big to go down the slide, so no. Oh, but the boat that you're going to enjoy this summer? Memories.
You can
What
clearly
a disgusting human being, huh? What a bad person. And then she think that she did something. She think that she did something that, wow, man, you one up that girl that's gonna move now with the ex-husband. You look crazy, lady. You look crazy. You didn't make any points here. You gave a reason to the guy. Actually, the guy not seeing this, he's like, oh man, I made the right decision. I made the right decision. I'm not taking this old thing back ever again. Because you still looking up of his lifetime to see what he's currently doing, if he's dating somebody else, because you think that he's always going to be there. You think that your ex-husband is going to be always there. And that's what I said in the last video. The biggest mistake that ex-husband did was to pick up the phone and and bring the kids to her. Now, man, when you're with the kid, you throw that phone in the water, man. Let her ring the phone while the phone is in the water. No, you guys cannot do that. You cannot give an ex-wife husband energy. You can't do that.
see how bitter this woman really is. She tries so hard to put on a facade, but it is just not working. The next clip will show you that since she divorced her husband, she keeps posting videos of her being sad while trying to convince her audience that she will be fine.
I spend a lot of time by myself, and I'm not usually lonely. I enjoy my own company. But today's been different. The last couple of days have been different. And I just have to shake this off. I have to get through this. And I will. I always do.
Mm-hmm.
But I let my guard down. And I knew better. Won't make that mistake again. Lesson learned.
This is the real-life reality of these divorced women. Their lives are sad, but they always pretend to be happy on the internet. While her ex-husband is being pursued by young hot girls, she is here trying to convince herself that she made the right choice by divorcing her husband. No, ma'am, you decided to destroy your family for selfish reasons. Now you have to reap the consequences. Fellas, do not try to save women for the street.
Nah, man, this is a great example of why you have to keep working on yourself. If you think that you can find better, let her know that leaving you, right, will be the worst mistake in her life. Because you're already reaching the top of your game. She's going to another. She's trying to just get another guy. You're gonna get something better automatically like this. That needs to be your mentality, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you next one.